Good morning, children. This is Mrs. Sanju Malim, biology teacher from Springfield School, Masap Tank for class 9th. Children, in my previous video, we have learned few questions from the third lesson, animal tissue. As you all know that lesson number 2, plant tissue, is deleted. It's not included in the exam. Today, we'll continue with the same lesson. Please concentrate, watch the video attentively. We all know that animal tissues are of the 4 types: epithelial, muscular, connective and nervous. And we have seen in my previous video nervous tissue, connective tissue and muscular tissue. So today we will continue with the epithelial tissues. Okay. So my first question is, what are the 4 types of the animal tissues? The 4 types of the animal tissues are epithelial tissue, which protects and covers the animal body from inside and outside. Connective tissue, it is a loosely spaced tissue mainly as rendering support to various organs. Muscular tissue, the tissue which is responsible for the movement of our body. And nervous tissue, a specialized tissue that responds to internal external stimuli. We will see now epithelial tissue a bit in detail. Epithelial tissues are of again 4 types: squamous epithelium, stratified, cuboidal and columnar. Squamous epithelium is extremely thin, flat and forms delicate lining. It is found in the lining of esophagus, mouth, blood vessels, lung, alveoli. Stratified squamous epithelium, if the epithelium cells are arranged in layers, it is called as the stratified squamous epithelium. And cuboidal epithelial cells, they are found in the lining of organs or tubules like ureters. Columnar epithelium are present where absorption and secretion takes place. Can be glands. Example, can be glands. Coming to the connective tissue. We have seen the epithelial tissue, so we will now talk about the connective tissue. Connective tissues again are of the following types. Alveolar tissue. It is a type of connective tissue that joins different tissues. It helps in packing and helps to keep the organs in place. Whereas adipose is another type of connective tissue. It is a fat storing tissue found below the skin and between the internal organs. It acts as an insulator. This is very important point. Bone forms the framework that supports the body. It is a major component of the skeletal system. Cartilage, it is found in the joints of bones, tips of ribs, tip of nose, external ears and trachea. Ligament is again another type of connective tissue which connects the bones at joints and hold them together in position. It is made up of a protein called collagen. Whereas tendon is another type of connective tissue which joins the muscles to bone. It is made up of collagen. Last but not the least, blood is another type of the connective tissue. Blood was first discovered by Landsteiner. Blood groups were discovered by the Landsteiner and he divided them into A, B, AB and O. Blood group AB is called the universal recipient and blood group O is called as the universal donor. And the cells present in the blood are RBC, WBC, blood platelets and plasma. RBC are called as the erythrocytes, contains a pigment called hemoglobin, whereas the WBCs are called as the leukocytes. As we already discussed in the previous video in detail, the muscular tissue. It is of 3 types. Muscular tissue consists of elongated cells called muscle fibers. These fibers contain proteins which helps the muscles to contract and relax. Based on structure and function, they are of the 3 types: striated muscles, non-striated or smooth muscles, and cardiac muscles. And the last type of tissue is the nervous tissue. This is a revision again we have done in the last video. Nervous tissue is made up of nerve cells called neurons. They transmit the stimulus from one place to another place within the body. Each neuron has 3 distinct parts: cyton or cell body, axon, dendrite. Nerve cells are covered with myelin sheath. Ranvier nodes are present at regular intervals. Axon of one neuron is attached to the dendrite of another neuron. I request you all to practice this diagram. Diagram of neuron is very important. It is there in class 10th also. So please learn to label the diagram also correctly. So with this we have completed lesson number 3, animal tissue, in my 2 videos. I wish you all good luck for your preparation and request you all to start learning the question and answers and complete the lesson in 1 week. Thank you very much for watching this video.